My name is Austin, and this is Go Access, a YouTube channel dedicated to access and higher education and disability rights. Today we will be covering the PEO model, which stands for the Person, Environment, and Occupation Model. It was founded by Law, Cooper, Strong, Stewart, Rigby, and Letts in 1996 in their research article focusing on occupational performance. It is commonly used in occupational therapy as a framework for looking at disability. The model uses the person, who generally cannot be altered, and the occupation and environment, which can be changed. By adapting the occupation and the environment, we can help the person achieve whatever goals are meaningful to them. The Invisible Ferrari is the undergraduate thesis film that I made while at Loyola Marymount. It explores my experiences growing up with mild cerebral palsy. I'm going to play a clip now focusing on a student's difficulty handwriting.
Get these last notes written down and you can all leave early. Hold on, everyone. Don't pack up yet. Looks like Carl wasn't paying attention. When he's finished writing his notes down, you can all go. You've got to write more clearly, Carl. Rewrite the sentence. Come on, you're making all of us wait for you. Okay, everyone. Carl is finished. You can all go.
Thanks a lot, Carl. You suck.
You have got to pay attention, Carl. Write faster and neater. Respect your classmates. You know the Webster rule. Character counts.
So, we can use the person, environment, and occupation model to explore the student in the clip and examine what is going on. So the student has mild cerebral palsy or dysgraphia, something that's making it difficult for him to handwrite. The environment in this case is using a paper and pencil, and the occupation or activity is note-taking. The medical model would focus on the student having dysgraphia and say that that needs to be changed, and we need to change the person, help them get over their mild cerebral palsy, help them get over their dysgraphia, which is there's very limited amount of things we can do to help someone and to really change them from a medical model. Most things that people have cannot be changed or cured. The social model looks at the environment and says everyone in the classroom is using a paper and pencil, and that's not the most inclusive environment, and it does not allow everyone to engage. And what else could we do to help make it a more inclusive environment? So that's a social perspective. And the functional model looks at the deficits based on having mild cerebral palsy or dysgraphia, and using the paper and pencil for the task of note-taking, and basically is looking at, well, what are the limitations? What activities can't the person perform? So, for example, the student's having difficulty with note-taking, and there's probably other things, maybe holding a fork or other fine motor skill tasks are difficult, like cutting too. So the goal of occupational therapy is to find the just right challenge by adapting the environment to the person's strengths and to trying to also modify the activity. So if we go back, we could see that a possible adaptation for a paper and pencil might be a smart pen. And that still has the same activity of note-taking, but now you have a pen that's also recording the lecture, and maybe that allows the student to write in shorthand and not have to have so much difficulty taking the notes. You could also change the activity itself from taking notes by using a pencil and handwriting to typing. And typing may, in fact, be easier for the student to do. I know as someone with mild cerebral palsy, and I was told at the time that I had dysgraphia, but it really was mild cerebral palsy, that typing is easier to do, and that I actually used a AlphaSmart for typing throughout high school. So those are some examples of looking at possible adaptation. Thank you for watching this program, and please tune in for the next episode.